Well, that is one way to start an episode. One very messed up way. And I watched Supernatural. I watched every episode of Supernatural. And most of the times when you see their episodes, they always start out with someone dying in a terrible way. This, even though it was not as horrific, is probably the reason why I felt more disturbed because how realistic it could happen in a way. It's just how this poor girl named Masami, who probably had a bad end at life and didn't know what to do with herself, just decided to pull the plug on her life. And then not only did she fail at that, but she wakes up in this place not knowing her situation and these people around her who she thinks she has been saved. But then only to find out these people are just putting these things on her that she has not done because she's an Asper with pyro powers, only for her to actually get killed in the end by drowning her with river water, the respirator. That is messed up. Really messed up. But not only that, they use her corpse as a mecha suit. Like, this is some Metal Gear Solid kind of stuff right here. This is Metal Gear. Some Kojima stuff would write. Apparently, people, Espers, mainly young Espers, are being kidnapped around Kami City, being killed, being presumed dead, which they are dead, and their corpses are being used to create Metal Gears. My God, that's messed up. That is really a cruel way to die. I don't know how her spirit can be rest at all with that kind of situation. It was just, ugh. But I'm intrigued. It brought me in. So therefore, good job, j.c.staff. Good job doing that. So anyway, let's get on more of this episode with Accelerator. This girl who is a target, Esther, and she's being targeted by people called the DA, in a way, Dogma. And she's done something very bad that might cause a world crisis. And she needs no other than our fantastic villain, Accelerator's help. But that dude didn't seem like he didn't give a rat's ass. Like, the dude just sitting there, reading a book, ignoring the entire situation. She gets tased, then gutted by a gun, well, blacked out, and dragged off while one dude just talking to him saying, "Thank you for you appropriating as in minding your own business," and then he's still ignoring him. And not to mention that, I should have said it from the first episode, but he's been reading this book by another creation by the creator of Index called Heavy Object. Of course, you guys being bigger Index fans than I am, like, I love Index, but I'm still on the amateur level when it comes to this, and I'm just trying to catch up. But nonetheless, I've heard of Heavy Object, and I have yet to watch it. I'm going to watch it first. Yes, it's on my watch list. I'm just watching some other stuff. I got a big plate going on here. So probably next week I'll watch Heavy Object and see how I feel about it. And probably will read on to the novels as well. We'll see. Anyways, he didn't care about the entire situation until he saw a picture of a little who looks like Last Order inside of a tank, a test experiment tank. So he like, you know what? F it, might as well find that girl. She must have some answers I need to find out. So he goes out there, and it turns out these people were faking being anti-skill. They're being counterfeits. And they're saying they're the true justice. Like, everything they've been doing, all this messed up stuff, they're using the word justice to justify their means to an end, which I hate it when people do that. Throughout mankind's history, Mankind will always use the word justice or religion to justify their sick and evil deeds every single time. From witch persecution to slavery to all that stuff. They'll use to even keeping down poor people by being nobles. They'll use some way to justify their means by, oh, we're doing good, we are needed, this has to be done. When years later you find out, no, it didn't. It really didn't need to be done. You're just being an evil sack of crap right then and there. So anyways, these people were talking a big game. Of course, Accelerator will come in with that, oh, your justice stands no match against my villainous ways. So bring it on. And of course, seeing as usual, Accelerator in his unbeatable action, just destroying these guys like it was nothing. And then the real anti-skill comes up. And that's the thing I do hate about the actual justice people, is how they always come at the last moment. Always like, oh, there you are on anti-skill. What took you so long? Of course, you're police. Of course, it'll be here at the last moment. Anyways, but they can't help it, because you're just hearing about the crime. They can't appear when the crime is happening. It's nearly impossible because they're not superheroes. I bet if they had the power to be superheroes, they would do it in a heartbeat, but they can't. They have to accept that, nonetheless. So, the DA people saw what was going on, seeing the body, and of course, Accelerator, even showing a very human reaction to the corpse, in a way. Using corpse like he was freaked out. And he brought out, the flashbacks of what happened to the other copies of Misika. And of course, he's still feeling guilty about that, as we all know. And there, Esther realized that this dude is a good guy. He can say he's a villain all he wants, but the fact he showed that kind of face to that kind of thing, proven that he's a good guy. And she wants to believe that, and despite how much he restrains her with his powers. Then, of course, the end we see little Kilo Last Order, and she can sense when something's going on with Accelerator. Those two are like buddy and stuff like that. Brother and sister. They can just sense when something's going on with each other. And they can try to hide it all they want to, but she backed away anyways. Meaning, she knew what was going on, but they were just using it as cover up. He's buying coffee. She's saying, you shouldn't be out your all-nighters and stuff. Like, she knew what was going on. She's not dumb, She's wired to a network, for crying out loud. She knows what's going on. So anyways, these DA people, these dogma people, are all connected as usual. These high up people, their chest and their wine, their nobility, just trying to create their justice. Meaning, as in terms, the way they want the world to work. And of course, they use other pawns to do their dirty deeds. And I guess it's up to Accelerator later on down the line to end it all, because this Esther girl says that they're after Last Order. It's always Last Order. They're always after every single time. Like, leave the kid alone, And it sucks that she's always being targeted. And I guess the only way for Accelerator, this is my opinion, the only way for Accelerator to keep Last Order out of trouble is to be on top. Be on top and tell everyone, stop. Leave this kid alone, or you will face my wrath. That's the only way I can see it out of this. He has to reach some top position or something just to eradicate all this, because this is ridiculous. I'm tired of seeing that precious little cinnamon being attacked 24/7. It has to stop. We gotta have hashtag save Last Order or something. It's gotta stop, people. So anyways, like that first episode, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it more than I enjoyed Index Season 3. And that's probably because I like Accelerator and Last Order more than anything in the series. So it's a biased opinion. So anyways, we're enjoying a certain scientific accelerator. And of course, you like my content. Come and help me out. Like, comment, subscribe, and of course, hit that bell icon. And of course, probably share as well. I don't provide the best content, but I do my almost best to bring it to you. So anyways, hope you guys have a good day. Madcrownxox out.